Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back, and we are going to take a look at the solar power tower today, which I'm not going to be automating making any of this stuff at the moment because, well, I've been burned enough with this weird fueling thing and stuff like that, so we're just going to make them today, check them out. Speaking of which, I gotta grab a little bit of glass so I can make a mirror. Concentrate sunlight to 1.1 C of solar intensity to its closest tower. I have no idea how many of these we're gonna need. And holy crap, this thing is huge. Alright, now let's see, sunlight 0%, mirror, solar intensity. Alright, and put that there. Sunlight, solar intensity. And let's see what kind of heat we're getting out of this thing. We only have one mirror. We should really need lots of these. We got 15 degrees. Current heat generation is 5 megawatts. Average heat 0.07. It is just coming out of night. So 17 degrees. Let's make another one of these. I can grab some more glass. I'll grab a few of them here. You put it down, it automatically aligns itself. Well, that's nice. Alright, so we're now at 100% sunlight. We're getting up to about 30 degrees. I'm just guessing here, but I'm guessing we're probably going to have to pretty much surround this thing, which is what you should have to do. To be perfectly honest, .8 C, huh? We're getting up to in the 80s. How many more of these can I make? I need to grab a couple more circuits. Let me grab a few circuits. We're going to go see just how well this puts out heat. Make a few of these and see if I can run the oil processing off of it, which, by the way, I got the electrical age stuff done, so we can start on plastics. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to go right after it. That will get us into electrical power, electrical distribution, regular pumps. I did just about double this up. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do plastics first. I want to do this first because it's still in this age. We're doing plastic first once we get into that age. And I can now make labs. But we have to have electrical power first. So we have to get that done before making the regular labs is going to do us any good. Okay, so I need iron. Start running my mouth and forget what the hell I'm doing. Grab some beans. Alright, let's take this on over and see how well it does for running the oil processing. Now we're up to 250 degrees. That's not bad. Go ahead and take the train over. Alright, so it looks like we've managed to fill up on both of them, so this isn't going to do a ton of good at the moment, but let's go ahead and start setting it up here. Go with this. I actually don't know. It seems like you can go an awful far away with these mirrors, and they're still aiming that way. I don't know if it's actually doing anything being that far away. It says 13 mirrors. So yeah, that one's definitely doing it. It says a 546 for full capacity. So we could make a big, huge thing of these. I'll have to try that and see what we can do to make a decent amount of power out of this later on. I'm just wondering if we put this, because we were at 200 and some, and these only get up to, didn't I say I was at 286, which is above that? I'm wondering if we can actually get enough heat out of here to run one of these heat exchangers in a turbine. We'll have to wait until after we get the electrical age done, because we have no way of making electrical poles yet. So it wouldn't do us any good to attempt that, but I think that would be a good idea for when we can. It looks like the sun's coming back out. Problem is, this mirror is going to be in the way. Let's move it down here. I'm going to spread that right on out there. I don't want to connect it to this yet because it's not up to power, and it's just going to drop the heat that I have in those. Alright, so our electrical engines have gotten finished. We can now make those, which doesn't need lubricant, by the way. We can actually do electrical power before we mess with the... So let's go ahead and get that started. So we don't need it for the plastic. Or we don't need it, the blue to do this. Now, everything inside of here we are, but this is going to give us steam turbines inserters, electric miners, electric stone quarries, and our small electric poles. Alright. Well, I'm going to let that thing heat up. And we're going to start crafting up the blue electric age, which isn't going to be too difficult. We've got everything already crafted for it. The one thing is that we are probably going to need to make another area for the engines, because we have those over here. We're probably going to have to copy it and put it over here, but I'm just debating on how I want to do this, because we've run to about the max that we can do with this amount of production. And the way I set this up, unless I put more of these going this way, I really can't get more in here, which is why I want to set up a new area for doing this. And I'm thinking we're going to do it right over here, but we're just going to spread it out just a little bit better. So we're going to fill in a lot of this land here, because we don't need this big of a water area. I'm probably going to slice it across here, fill all this in. We luckily have plenty of landfill down here for doing so. Why are you not getting... Oh, because that stupid arm. I really don't understand these inserters. They're a little strange. If it's going to be a long-handled inserter, it should be a long-handled inserter. It shouldn't be able to go to a short handle just because you replace it with a short handle. Or replace a short handle with it. Yeah, I'm just going to fill all this in, and then we're going to make a circuit area and a what was it I needed for that? Engine unit area right over here, because we're going to have to keep building up our circuit area more and more as we go, because every research that we do costs us more and more for the next science. Alright, so we now have our electricity. We can now make our electric labs, which are 1.5 plus 0.3. These are 1 plus 0.02. So these are going to be faster, so we're going to want to change all of them over. And we've already got our steam making down here for our boilers. It shouldn't be too difficult to make some electricity for them by just making some engines. Although I do want to see if we can make some power with that solar tower. Alright. That should be a good basic area for us to start this. And I'm just going to kind of tier them. I'm going to basically take these, and they're going to get moved up here, so I can still use what we have here. Won't have to move that out of there. We can just get rid of this, and get rid of that. Get rid of all of these, and then I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll start with 8 of them, and probably 2 of these is going to be enough at the moment. We'll see. So then we just need to get these in here. I really hate that you can overlay those. Alright, and let's go ahead and do this so we can send our steam right up through here, and we can just do that. Since our steam is coming in from down there, and we don't have assemblers with this, so we have to keep this on steam at least for now. And we can just run this up around this way. And then we'll just bring this over and down right here. And then we'll have this one come in and feed on that side. And we'll get rid of this. Let's go ahead and drop those in there. We can go grab some inserters. Okay, so we can do that. And that. Bring that over. That'll get our red ones done. And we can just stick that there for the green. And then we can start changing all these over. I'll just make 2 of these, and we'll make 2 of those for now. And then we need to make a bunch of electric poles. And while those get done making down there, we can do this. And we do have regular inserters now. We can change that out, because this is going to be a problem when we go to switch this over. We're not going to have the ability to throw these all in there. But we can now do this. And where is... oh, they're still getting done. Alright, well, while that does that, I'm going to go ahead and go over and see. We've left that heat up over there for a bit. Grab some iron and some copper. And I need some steel. I'll just grab some steel here. I can make my own beams. Make 2 more of these. Let's go see how that solar thing is, and we'll come back here and get ready to change over to electric. Hey look, the train got here just in time to take my butt back. Alright, so is there anything I want to do? We can go ahead and get the automotive done. Not that I'm really worried about it, because I suck at driving those things. Alright, so what kind of heat we got here? Solar intensity 16.5. Our power's at 274. And we got 273 there. So if I put that in place, we'll take that out. I'm going to take this out of here, and we're going to see if this can keep up with that when we actually start plastic. And then if we need to put it back in there, we can. And like I said, I want to try putting one of these regular heat exchangers, which we've already made. And I'm going to go ahead and make a turbine. And I'll probably make another one of these towers. And we'll see if we can pull power out of that over here. But we'll go ahead and do that in the next one after I make our first little bit of power here. See if we can at least get these 2 running. So we'll just put this one here. Power right there. And then run this right on up there, and there we go. We are running our first regular labs, which we need these labs to make these labs. So we'll go ahead, and since we're going to be needing these all the time, our next one is probably going to be a little bit long, because we're going to go ahead and start crafting up the electric miners. I don't know that I'm going to worry about the stone quarry. To be honest, the crafting speed looks the same for both of them. We can upgrade them at some point if we want to. But we'll go ahead and get the electric miners crafted up. The research labs crafted up. Our inserters crafted up. And see about making power from that solar tower with our heat exchanger here. See if we can get it up to enough heat. So like I said, I'll make another power tower and a whole bunch of these mirrors. We may even just craft these mirrors up next time, because I want to see just how much heat we can get out of one of them bad boys. Alright, so y'all have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.